Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of TorisuTalks. It has been so long that I forgot the usual introduction. Cryptocurrency. And I'm joined. I am your favorite, maybe not so much now that I've been gone since last Friday. VTuber detective Tori Atler, and with me is.
Yeah, hello. It's the most say-so star in the universe, Solaris des Domo Domo.
Thank you for being here with me. I messaged you on Wednesday, and I did expect that we would actually get like an episode out this Friday.
I mean, I'm currently unemployed, so I'm
Hey,
enjoying
same.
unemployedness. Let's
You,
go.
you know what? You know
It's
what?
why I'm a deadlock player. It's only for the unemployed and no one else.
I mean, I've recently started playing Deadlock, but I'm also about to be unemployed, so I guess there is a kind of a correlation there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a quick volume test, so let's do that. Should be good. All right. Okay,
Need me to say something
No,
for the
should be
volume?
good.
Alright.
OBS is this really fucky thing with like its volume, with its audio mixer, where if you hit the red part, that means you're good to go in terms of volume, which is okay. I'm gonna increase it a little bit more. It's really fucking stupid, but like, I guess they wanted to design it like that for people who don't really know how to mix audio. So, Jesus. I'm gonna turn music down then. All right, perfect. So as you can see, our fucking our title for this stream is "What do we talk about, chat?" Because I have absolutely no clue what we fucking talk about. It's look, we've been actually
What
how
what are you talking about? We've never had a never topic on Torisu Talks. This is like never happened.
never happened. This
Never.
okay, fair enough. All right, so I guess we have to find something to talk about now. Congratulations. Shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a bit of a throwback. We first did Torisu Talks 3 fucking years ago.
Only three?
Yeah, and the last episode we did was on a Friday 6 months ago. Last Friday.
Yeah, but that was last Friday, you know.
Yeah, but well, it's a bit more than last Friday. It's more like I guess among the employment we just kind of didn't find time to like talk.
No, it was just last Friday. It's in time. We're on time. We've never missed a Friday.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You know what? I believe you. Shit. So, I think since last Friday, there have been a lot of changes. For example, I started playing Deadlock, which is kind of crazy now that I think about it. I made the mistake recently of playing League of oh God, League of Legends.
So,
Yeah. So,
you know, if you didn't play Deadlock, I would honestly divorce you now,
we're
and
not
I'm taking the kids.
we're not married until like how many months was it? 5 months?
Three.
3. I'm bad.
3 months from now.
I'm really bad at math. Also, what kids?
Anyway, yeah.
Fine,
So
but
how do
I'm
you like
taking the
the game?
clown. Oh, okay.
The clown. I want him.
No.
What's your favorite part of the clown, by the way?
Um, the unicycle.
Really? Mine's the red nose. I always wanted to squeeze one.
Oh, well, honestly speaking, most clown red noses are just like decorations. They
Yeah,
don't
but I want
actually.
to squeeze one.
No, they don't do nothing even if you squeeze them. Trust me, I would know. I put it on every day.
Oh, so deska.
Yeah, and technically you're supposed to put it on after you put on like the white face paint, but
Oh, I see.
yeah, so
Wow. What did you do? You went to clown school?
there is a clown school out there. I paid $44,000 for a degree in
Clown
like
education?
in user
Clownonomics?
experience, but
Okay.
cloud cloud economics is way too expensive for me to go to. They have dedicated
I mean, you just need
unicycles
to
and
watch the
shit.
news and watch the price of a barrel of oil reach 100, you know?
Yeah, I
It's that
love
easy.
I love watching the news nowadays. It's like it just reminds me that things could always get so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you mean could? It's already getting so much worse. Jesus fuck. Okay, so existential crisis and jokes about Pearl Harbor aside, which I still can't believe happened, by the way. Like I I thought that there would be a little. I woke up this morning, okay, and sorry, I woke up this afternoon. I woke up at 2 in the fucking afternoon, and
Okay.
I looked at my phone. I checked Discord, and there were a couple of messages from Vine. There were a couple of messages from some other friends. I'm not sure if I should be naming them, but there was this one from a classmate who sent me this fucking thing, this goddamn tweet. It was like a Japanese reporter saying, "Why did you tell us before before you did before you bombed Iran?" And Trump just said, "Why did you tell us before you bombed Pearl Harbor?" And I saw that, and I thought it was like a fucking deep fake.
What? Wait, what?
I'm being
Oh my
so
fucking
I'm being
god.
so serious. I am being so. You know what? I'll send you the tweet.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm being so serious. Like this happened.
Oh my god.
It's
That's
been
crazy.
Yeah, that's why I brought up like jokes about Pearl Harbor because like someone actually fucking did. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like AI generated imagery because like we're in that era. But
This
no,
is
this
going on r slash not the onion. Like, come on. this,
I-
this is so fucking stupid. I
the
can't believe it.
the Onion fucking writers are fuming. Okay, between this and Jake Paul making it onto like a fucking national rally, like I don't know what to tell you, man. So every day I watch the news, I get slightly more disgruntled, and I just kind of like fucking lose it. I know we live like literally across the world from this fuck ass country, but like, holy shit.
You know, I saw a YouTube video the other day talking about like you know how Britain was like the world's superpower
Mm-hmm.
before the US, and like apparently it was some like the transition happened when like Britain asked like a country to like don't stop doing that, don't do it, and the US said no, actually keep doing that. And when that country listened to the US rather than the UK, it was then that most people realized that oh, the superpower of the world is no longer the UK, it's the US now.
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
I mean, that's a definition of a superpower. Is whatever they tell you, like if someone else tells you something different and you follow them regardless, like that's pretty much
Yeah,
what a
because before
superpower is,
that,
right?
everyone's listening to the UK. You know, they'll bring out their ships. You know, they'll enforce like whatever they wanted to do. They roll up to your country and go, "Hey, do you have a license for that?" And then yeah, that the time when they realized that oh, it's the US in charge now is that when that country decide to listen to the US rather than Britain, even though they've been declined for a while. It didn't really hit for most people until then. So I think a similar situation will eventually happen to the US at the rate we are going, where
Yeah, like
like there'll be like some like international dispute like from the UN or something,
or like
and
China.
everyone will yeah, and people will like rather side or the majority of the countries would rather side with China than the US. I mean that already happens with some things, but
I mean, China's already like a global superpower at this point. I think like half the manufacturing plants are like located there.
yeah, I don't think it's any like contesting that they're number two right now. But
Yeah,
I think the question is when are they going to become number one?
China number one.
China number one. And the rate things you got going,
Better start learning
I,
Chinese.
actually like I am surprised because I thought the US was already in decline like a couple of years ago, right? I
Not
just
to
thought it was like, oh, it might take like 50 years or something,
maybe 10.
something around those lines. Like, oh, maybe I won't even see in my lifetime. Whoa.
And then World War
But
Three's
no,
gonna
this
happen.
this this like clown comes into the fucking office, and he does in like 2 years what no president could do, like systematically like tarnish like US's
Dismantle the United
reputation.
States from the inside.
Yeah, dude, he could not be a better paid like Russian like shill or something.
He probably
Like
is, like,
it's
working with
actually
Putin or
incredible.
something. No, but, like, this
Yeah.
is surprising coming from you because I always thought, like, most of the time you're clowning, like, on the, like, Orange Man, right? Like, you would ironically say, like, yeah, he's the best or something, and we all know, like, it was, like, a joke. But the fact that you're, like, saying this outright, kind of, like, I feel like that's a pretty big indicator that shit is starting to get real.
I mean, I don't see how you could have just like such a massive fuck up, it's actually incredible.
I mean, I think it's the misinformation, right? Like, so back in 2016, he won for the first time,
Yeah.
right? And because the political strategy at the time was essentially overload the arena with misinformation, and while they're cleaning up, we'll have the upper hand by continuing to load the grounds of bullshit, and it kind of worked, right? Like, to a certain
Mm-hmm.
extent, it got him like a presidency for like 4 years, and then everyone was just like, all right, you know what? This is not a fucking good look on us. Let's not like do this ever again. So they decided to go for Biden, and then uh because Biden ended up being like he ended up being a middle of the pack kind of thing. Like, he didn't really do much. He didn't do a lot. He didn't do anything that would destroy the fucking country, but he didn't do a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he like kind of like tried to meet like the other party halfway, and we are trying to meet like a lunatic halfway. Your solution is always still gonna be crazy. So
there's this one quote I remember from you back in another TorisuTalks episode, which is like, there are always gonna be people who agree with like the wrongest opinions. I feel like this
hmm.
I feel like this is one of those scenarios because one of the reasons Biden got voted out was because of his perceived age and the fact that they just swapped in like another fucking nominee halfway, right? Like, what was the name? Kamala.
Camilla?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to say Kamala Khan, and then I realized, wait, no, that's like the Marvel superhero. So, no, yeah, um, whatever her name was, and then the Orange Man ended up winning again because apparently prices got so bad that they realized that, let's just fucking tear the country from the inside out and see if our prices get any better, and unsurprisingly, it didn't.
Shocker.
Yeah, like the
Another
price of
thing
eggs are
is,
still, yeah.
yeah, another thing is, so they started the whole like Iraq war and everything, right?
Oops. Sorry, my audio is
Nope.
bad. Yep. Say again.
So when Trump first like started running for his second term, one of the things that he promised to do, in fact, I believe in his inauguration speech, one of the things that he promised to do was to fill up the oil reserve that it has been running empty for some time, because countries have like a national oil reserve that they use. They stock up in times of like in case for emergencies, right?
Yeah.
So before the Iraq war, the price of oil has actually never been cheaper. Like there was a small bit little spike during the start of the Ukraine war, right?
Well,
But
yeah,
ever since
but
then, it went down and down and down, and now oil has been like the cheapest it's ever been in a long fucking time. And he still did not like fucking like top up the oil reserve. He just let it be. And it's not like he didn't knew what he was doing. He's the one who started the war, right? So he had all this time to prepare, all this time to buy oil at its cheapest time it could be, and he doesn't do it, and then he starts the war, and then the oil price like jumps up. Like that's crazy. How could you have not seen this coming?
I mean, I think
Like it's
I think
if
a
you're a
lot of the
country,
priorities like
yeah, if
lie a
you're a
lot.
country
Yeah.
who like didn't know this was coming, then okay, you have an excuse. You didn't know a war was gonna happen. But he's the one who's starting it.
I
He's the one who's causing the oil price
he
to go
was
up.
the
Why didn't
one.
you buy oil when it was cheap? It's buy low, sell high.
He was literally the
Ah!
fucker who knocked. I'm just a
It
war
hurts me so
starts.
much.
A war starts and you think I'm the victim? No, I am the one. I can't. I can't fucking do this. It's insane too because like a lot of his priorities apparently are lying in a lot of other different places. Like consolidating power for one. And it's just happening. No, a lot of people are trying to stop it and they can't because well, a lot more people are trying to like keep it going. Which is honestly fucking insane to me. I think especially given a lot of like foreign interference. Like I'm pretty sure there's foreign interference in there somewhere, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like in all probability it's like a lot of foreign interference and the fact of the matter is that these interferences really can't happen unless you have someone who's like willingly on the payroll. So, congratulations.
All that lovely juicy APEC money. Yum yum.
Yummy yum. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move to a less depressing topic. Holy shit. Uh, so
Like what, the files?
oh, look, okay, I have such a fucking funny story about this, right?
Go on.
Uh, my friend, he did like he did like, oh, I fell into the conspiracy hole as like a joke, right? And he started being, God, God, he started being like really fucking like Epstein is like ruling everything and shit, right? And I said, well, if he were that powerful, so what you're saying is he's that powerful and he was like paying everybody off, right? And that's why you're like, this, that's why your conspiracy is, going this far. But he's fucking dead, dude. I don't think he was as powerful as like people put him like. I mean, he's powerful enough to own like a fucking island, but he's not powerful enough to like make it look like his death was a murder. Okay,
Yeah.
right? Like, cause okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to put it in full context without being cancelled by Twitch. Okay, he was being really fucking anti-Semitic. Bracket as a joke bracket. All right. At least I hope it was a joke because if it wasn't, then I would have to have a really serious talk with him. But he was like, yeah, Jews are running running the world, and I had to tell him like, no, no, dude, like, no. The fact that you're thinking that is like really fucking dangerous, right? And he had to say like, oh nah, I was just kidding. I was like, don't joke about that kind of stuff. Like Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even know where to begin to like fucking. Oh, I wanted it to be a funny story, but it just turned out to be a really depressing one. I like now I have to have a talk with him about like, bro, you should not be like kidding about this kind of shit. That's how the fucking Holocaust started. I don't know, man. Conspiracy theories are off the charts. Speaking of conspiracy theories, apparently I'm a voice cell now.
Oh yeah. Wait, so what was your score?
I hit 130 on the dot.
Okay, mine was like 140, 150-ish.
Oh, voice cell gang, let's fucking go. Fuck.
I don't actually know what is the normal range for people, but
Uh,
I think our range is pretty, like your voice is like pretty normal, I think. I think I'm slightly higher than average.
I
Probably, if I
want
had to
to.
guess.
Okay, I want to think my voice is really normal, right? But like, when I get like agitated and shit, I I think when I get
Normal
like really
voice
emotional.
range
Oh yeah.
in hertz. So adult males typically speak between 85 and 180 hertz. Okay,
Oh.
chat. For reference, just before the episode, I asked Tori to go to this website and measure his like voice range. Yeah.
You didn't tell me to do it. You just sent the link, and I'm
I
like, all
just sent the
right.
link, but I know Tori, so he will click on it and use it.
You fuck. Uh,
Yeah. So mine's around 150, and Tori says his one's around what 130, 140.
I hit 130 on the dot. At
130 on
first,
the dot. Okay.
and then I felt insecure about myself, so I went back and did it a second time. But I tried to intentionally lower my voice, and I got like 114, which is like a mid fucking range.
Voice frequency. So let's see. That's one. Okay, no, Wikipedia says something different. Okay, Wikipedia says that for the male, it's around 90 to 155, and females is 165 to 255.
Huh. But Wikipedia is not a reliable source.
Soundfly during conversation, the fun factor of the adult male is about 80 to 180 for males. Okay, so generally, yeah, it's around there. Point is I'm pretty sure that our voices are pretty normal.
Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure that website is kind of just like measuring it in terms of corpse husband ranges.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ones written there's like they put like Chad or something. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah. So the fact that they have to put like Chad in the what is a Chad in the fucking FAQ of the site is a bit well, their standards are especially high is what I'm trying to say. Which is crazy. I don't know. I don't think our okay. Saying that in that tone is a terrible, terrible idea, but it would be really funny. I don't think our voices are that high.
No, I think your voice is pretty no. I think my voice is slightly high, but I really I don't mind my voice like so much. Sure, when I hear myself back, I cringe. But I don't think my voice is like unattractive or anything. I think your voice is pretty nice, Tori, especially since you practice singing and stuff.
That is the that is the one time you've complimented me this episode.
Don't get used to it, buddy. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think like I think your voice is like pretty good, pretty decent. At least it's better than
Yeah.
mine when it comes to singing.
No, well, I feel like you should be fine at singing, but that's just kind of because I've been like pushing you to do a cover for ages, and you've just been consistently saying like
I
let's
haven't
not do
practiced
that.
singing in like so long. I think I can do it. I don't think any human like I think if you put in the practice, do all the vocal warm-ups and stuff like I did when I was back in like still doing like drama and stuff. I could probably like do a better range. Now I haven't really like sung anything in ages. And when I went to like what do you call that? Like I don't know if you do this, but my family sometimes we go karaoke like once in a while.
Yeah.
Like maybe like maybe once or twice a year we'll just go for karaoke or something, when we're doing like a trip to Malaysia or something. And yeah, like during those times, like I can tell in my family, like my mom doesn't sing, so her voice is like pretty average. My dad sings all the time because he leads like worship in church and stuff. Not leads, but he leads worship in like his own cell group, you know. So he sings a lot, so his voice is really good. And my brothers who don't sing at all, completely tone deaf. So like
Completely.
on that rate, no, but dude, you have not heard my brother sing. He cannot sing. All right, it is actually disastrous. But I whatever. He's not professional singer. I don't give a fuck if he sings bad or not. But what I'm saying is, I could tell, that I'm not the best singer. I could probably be a lot better if I practice. But I think since you practice a lot more, and I've heard you sing a lot more. I think that your singing is also it's also pretty good.
I like to
At
think
least
my
better than
singing is
mine.
pretty good, but it's there's like there are moments where I get kind of insecure because like I hear other people sing it. I'm like, holy shit, like oh
I
what?
mean, yeah, but some people have like fucking dedicated their lives to that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. So it's like a different kind of thing, right? Like they're like genuinely dedicated to the craft, and it's respectable. I think.
Yeah, it's very respectable. Like it's same thing with acting, you know? It's like
Yeah.
when I was in drama, I was like, oh man, I'm a subpar actor.
Well, I mean, with like genuinely, it's a matter of dedication and practice and like just trying to learn the
Mm-hmm.
craft, right?
As with most things, yeah.
Yeah, as with most things.
Which is why I'm ascendant in video in Deadlock.
Congratulations, by the way. Jesus fucking Christ. Like I know we make jokes a lot about like unemployment and gaming, right? But it does take like a genuine amount of effort to kind of get really really good at a game. Like I've seen people from donkey years ago just like still be good at Counter-Strike today, and it blows my mind like how much upkeep they have to do to like try to be good. Because like one update and it all fucking breaks, right? Like you know I played Dynamo recently and they nerfed the shit out of that. They nerfed the shit out of Dynamo and
Stomp, yeah.
yeah
No,
yeah
they
yeah
buffed him overall. I think just think they took out like a bit of the stomp range, you know?
yeah, but like one singular change, right? One singular change and it all comes fucking crumbling down. Like Counter Strike recently has this change where it's like you reload your magazine and it's not like it reloads the bullets, it just changes out the entire magazine, so like the mag you had before is just gone.
Oh, it's using that system. Yeah, that was a I also think in like I remember this battle bit,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah,
was
Battle Bit.
like yeah, he had this kind of magazine system
Also
as well.
Hayugi.
As a high Yugi.
But yeah, Battle Bit used the system?
Yeah, where if you just tap reload, you would like just drop the mag immediately, like do a fast reload, you drop a mag and you immediately put a fresh one in. But if you hold down the button, you would take the mag and put it back like into your
Oh yeah,
mag holder
it slowly
and
reloads the
you put
bullets,
another
right?
one. So it's like slightly slower, but you keep all the mags. You keep the mag, you know?
Yeah, it's
And you always prioritize a mag that does not have any bullets in it. So if you like reload, you shot a mag halfway, you reload it, you put it into your mag holder, and then when you reload again, it won't use that mag until you have already gone through every single mag that's full.
yeah, but like I well no, that's a pretty good system, can't lie. It's just that a lot of people are gonna need to get used to it, right? Like nowadays, because people just press reload at like based off instinct. Like there have been moments where I play other FPS games that don't even really like include bullets, and I just shoot twice, right? And I press R, and then I realize, wait, Tori, you're playing Portal 2. Why are you reloading? The portals aren't fucking going anywhere. So I think it's gonna take like a lot of it's got to take a lot of practice, and especially for like the higher tier competitive players where it's just like so drilled into them, and like no matter what game, right? Like the amount of upkeep it takes to react to those kind of changes and to remain good at the game is just fucking incredible. Like I respect the shit out of the craft, even though most gamers are probably unemployed. Like I want to be sincere for a moment, but let's not forget that I and you and I do not have jobs. I need
We
to
are homeless and unemployed.
please hire us. Oh yeah, actually I did want to like dive into this topic.
More
So
deadlock?
well, no, not really deadlock, but like because once upon a time, and this is like a good 7 to 8 years ago. uh I remember you telling me that game development is an industry that's probably like gonna like you can't uh, pursue game development as an industry in Singapore. Like I just want to ask whether that's like whether you think that's still true.
All right, I think the landscape of gaming has changed a lot. Like before, you kind of had to like tough it out and work with Ubisoft or like
Skull and Bones,
all the
baby.
other like Ubisoft or whatever like big red AAA like gaming companies. But these days, a lot of those companies are like have hit the point where people are so tired of them, their bullshit and their shitification that they're not buying their games anymore. Like, sure, a large portion of players are still buying every Call of Duty and every Battlefield,
Yeah, I love FIFA 2020. Anyway,
Yeah, they buy every like new F1 game or whatever the fuck.
yeah, Forza.
Like
Well, I mean Forza's
there
fun, but
are
like,
yeah, and Forza. I mean, I still play Forza. I'm gonna buy Forza 6, baby. It's Forza 6 Japan. Oh my god, Japan, Forza Japan,
oh
baby.
my god, it's set in Japan, and we love
Is that
Japan.
Japan? Oh my god, I love Japan. Oh my god,
Kuruma ga
road
daisuke.
Japan? No way. Anyway,
Kuruma ga
yeah.
daisuke. Yep.
So people still are buying like all the triple games every year and stuff. But I think recently, especially the last couple of years, indie games have been getting a lot more popular, like having more of the share. We have like a lot of really good banger indie games recently. We have Slay the Spire 2, like oh my god,
Made in
that's
Godot,
so
by the
peak.
way.
You should
That's
be playing that by the way. It's
speaking
so
of
the
peak.
multiplayer is so good. Yeah, Peak. Peak also. By the way, Bing Bong from Peak, it's
Yeah.
also a Slay the Spire 2.
What are you? Okay, shit. Now I have to buy it. Fuck. Fuck.
Apparently, Mega Crit and Ego Crab games they share a building, so
Huh?
they're in the same building.
Wait, they're in the same build.
Yeah, the offices are in the same building.
Like, actually, holy shit. It's
Yeah,
like
so
some
so
team
Bing Bong's in the
sharing
game.
shit. You know what? Okay, fair enough. Slay the Spire 2 in the Bellatrix Wed.
Yeah, Slay the Spire 2, Bellagio, Mugenics is a
Yeah,
big
Mugenics
fucking
is
hit. Yeah,
big
made by the
hit.
guy who made the Binding of Isaac.
I've seen it everywhere. Like after you
I
mentioned
love
it,
it. It's
like
great.
people started telling me like in school, like you should play Mugenics. It's fucking great. I'm like,
It's
what?
really great. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
like even like racing games these days. When was the last time you heard of a good like racing game?
Um,
A good actual big racing game.
Mario Kart Galaxy. Sorry, no.
It's shit like that, right? But if you in reality, most of the like like even Mario Kart probably didn't sell as well as they thought they would. You know?
Yeah, because like this is one of my major gripes of Nintendo is that is the fact that all of their console, like all of the games are like kind of console exclusive, and it just kind of pushes people to buy like extra electronics that they really, really don't need.
Humu. Yeah. So and Mario Kart 8 is not 8. Mario Kart World is like $80, $80 US. So
I've
yeah,
heard it's terrible too. So Dolly,
it's
are
all
you?
right.
Yeah, really?
It's all right. I have it.
Ooh.
I tried it. It's okay. It's no Mario. To me, Wii would still be the best, but that's because I'm fucking blinded by nostalgia. Anyway.
Okay, fair. You know what? Okay, no, that's a fair point.
But yeah, most racing games like that have been coming out and been popular recently are actually all like either small studio indie game racing games or like even just like like solo dev like uh Super Warden Rally. Yeah, that one. That one. It was a pretty big hit in the racing community, racing games community.
Sorry, what's it called again?
Super Warden Rally Edge.
Super Welded Rally Edge.
Yeah.
How do I spell that? Oh, Wadded. Oh, right. Okay, Wadded Rally Edge.
Yeah, it's like overwhelmingly positive, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is overall. It
It
is
did really,
overwhelmingly
really well.
positive.
It's like I'm pretty sure this is made like one guy or either a really small team.
Yeah, indie games are really taking off. I mean, I would bring up Expedition 33 as an example, but I learned yesterday that apparently it wasn't as indie as people would have thought because like it received a
Yeah, it's
huge amount
that's
of
not
funding.
really an indie. There was a lot of people involved in that project, but it was their first project.
It was
They're not
yeah, it
exactly
was
a
their first
triple A
project.
studio.
Yeah,
I would say they're more like
double
probably more
A.
like a double A production.
Yeah, like Ace Combat or some shit, right?
Okay, I found out what the definition of triple A actually was recently.
Mind sharing with me because I know what it. I totally know what it means, but you know, for the people in chat who might
Okay, what
not.
do you think triple A means?
I know what it means. I'm just not gonna tell you.
Oh yeah. So what is it, huh?
it's a it's
Punk?
a it's a it's a battery size. No, but
Okay, you're so right.
my opinion on AAA is just it's like a really big gaming. It's made by a really big gaming studio with a lot of like not a lot of, but like a specific team of people who specifically know what they're doing, and has the amount of funding that's needed to pull it off, backed by a gigantic company.
Okay, so this is the original definition of AAA.
Yeah.
All right, not the current definition. The current definition is different. The original definition for a AAA game was back in the day, like game studios will work on many different multiple games at once. You know,
Uh huh.
let's say you have like the Freddy Fish team, they'll make like a couple of different Freddy Fish games simultaneously at once.
Yeah,
And maybe
it's like the
spend
Orange Box
a
situation,
bit.
right? Like you got like Portal, you got Half Life, you got Gary's Mod,
Yeah,
all of
your
them are like
resources are split among many different games.
yeah.
A triple A game was to signify that a studio was putting all their production budget into a single game.
Ooh.
That was the original definition of a triple A game, like way back,
Way back when, huh?
like in the 2000s, you know, like
But what does it
2000
mean?
2010s. That was what the triple A meant back then. So your Battlefields, your Call of Duty, that was like all of Activision or all of Blizzard or whatever the fuck. They're all coming together and pouring everything they had into that one game
So like, would
rather than splitting it up.
by the definition, League of Legends would be like a triple A game, right?
Yeah, something like that. Uh, by that like old definition, something like yeah. But I think it's roughly changed over time to more mean like kind of like a big studio meaning, you know?
Yeah, like bigger studios nowadays, all the games they make are triple A or some shit, right? Like let's say Overwatch, fucking Valorant, even though Valorant is co-developed alongside like League of Legends or some shit, right? Uh you got the people making Grand Theft Auto 6, which actually no, by all definitions that's like a triple A game, right? Like I'm tripping.
Like Bethesda making Fallout and shit.
Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna max my mic volume. Fuck it.
Like fuck it.
Yeah. It's just kind of like it's a marvel to me. I get it, Marvel fucking that like a lot of the most amount of money is going into video games as is, right? Like right now, people spend like a gigantic humongous amount of money on like fucking High Guard, and it managed to become a Concord too, which Concord
No,
itself.
it lasted at least two Concords, alright?
No wait, it lasted 3 Concords, I think.
Yeah, it lasted about three Concords.
Yeah, it
Three
lasted like
whole
three
Concords.
Concords. That's crazy. That's
That's
fucking
crazy.
crazy.
How many anthems is that?
Uh, yeah, Anthem. I peaked. Anthem was the original Concord, huh?
No, I think there was a lot more before that. I think actually maybe
Mighty
because
Number
I
Nine
remember
was
some
one of
Ubi
them, right?
slops like fell over before that.
Yeah. Mighty Number Nine was one of them, one of the biggest flops, but that was mostly due to like a Kickstarter issue to anything else, and the fact that the game ran really fucking buggy. Star Citizen is still in production.
Oh my god. bro, by the time that game comes out, like Unreal like 14 or something will be coming, they'll still be running on our like Unreal 4 or some shit.
Wait, is this still running on Unreal 4? I thought Unreal 5 came out
No,
like 2 years ago.
they're making their own engine apparently, which is why it's taking
Ha!
it so long.
That's crazy. I know Eugene Lee loves Star Citizen, like, has not shut up about it since 2018, I think.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Right. It's been.
I think Star Citizen is gonna like Yandere Simulator itself, where
No,
it will
Yandere.
just
Okay,
go on forever.
to be Yandere Simulator was like. Okay, Star Citizen is like a live service game at this point, right? Whereas Yandere Simulator is really like more like a single player game that's been like in development hell because, the creator is in hell or in prison. Is he in prison?
I don't think he's in prison.
Well, he should be. Anyway, yeah, because he's been in development hell for the past 8 years, right? Like 10. I don't know, it's been 10. Has it been 10 years? I think it's been 10 years.
It's probably been 10 years.
Yeah, so it's been like a literal fucking decade since like he worked on the game, and like it's still not finished. Osana came out 2 years ago, and it's still not done. I was, I used to have a nightmare that one day I would become like Yandere Sim, like Yandere Dev. I still have that fear sometimes. Like, what if I end up Yandere deving myself?
So you're gonna make a indie game?
I want it. I still really really want to. Don't get me wrong. Like, I remember you asking me like half a year ago whether like when I'm gonna make like a fucking when I'm gonna make a dispatch, right, or like a fucking Telltale game equivalent.
Yeah.
And I genuinely do want to do something like that. It's just like I am terrified because I don't know if like the stories I have to tell are good. So like maybe like instead of making like a fucking dispatch, I'm gonna make like the next Yik, you know? You ever heard of wait, have you ever heard of Yik?
Yik? No.
YIIK? Y2K
No.
or some shit? Oh man, you should go Google this shit up. That's fucking funny. It was you know Valhalla, right?
Kind of.
Cyberpunk waifu bartending simulator. The one where you mix the drinks and you change the lives.
No.
Okay. We will have a conversation about this next time, but
I see.
essentially it was this game that reached like a cult classic kind of thing. Not because it was good, mind you, but because the story was so bad and the people in it so hateable that people ended up like ironically liking the fucking game, right? And
Like an Andy and Lele kind of situation.
yeah, like an Eddie and Lily kind of situation, right? Uh, I'm terrified because it's not that I'm worried I'll make like the next like Eddie and Lily or like the next Yik, but I'll make like some. I'm worried because I'll end up making something that's neither good nor bad, and the enemy towards like making a game that's good or bad, like the antithesis to that is making a game that's boring.
All right. I have your formula. Okay.
Yeah.
Step one, make it a roguelike.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. That's no. That you can stop there. That's enough. Just make it a roguelike and it'll be good. Case in point, Dark and Darker, Luck Be a Landlord, Balatro, League of Legends of Runeterra, fucking the PvE mode.
Okay, like the what's like the checklist you can do? All right, rip all your assets from RPG Maker.
Uh-huh.
All right, just
Save this
asset
for
flip
later.
everything, put it on Steam. Charge like $12 for no fucking reason, right?
You have just made the next banana.
Yeah. No. Oh, wait. We gotta go further. All right. We gotta max out. We gotta max out on it.
We gotta
right?
min-max the
Yeah, we
slop.
we gotta max the slop. AI art of anime girls everywhere. All right.
Fuck yeah.
Bonus points for an R18 patch that you charge like 3 times the game price for.
You don't just
Okay.
include it in the
All right.
you don't
Then
just include it in
you
the
get
base game?
this.
Yeah.
You get this? No, you don't. You don't. You obviously don't. And
Okay,
then
fair.
you get this? Gacha. Oh my god. Gacha and mobile game. All right.
Dude, stop it. You're giving them ideas. Like, not me, but them.
Make it a roguelike gacha anime game with an R18 patch or something similar. Or make it like those kind of soft core like Snowbreak slot, you know. You know what I mean when I say Snowbreak slot.
I don't know, actually.
Okay, there is a game Snowbreak. So okay, you just Google Snowbreak, right?
Okay, yeah.
You should see something called Snowbreak Containment Zone.
Give me just a second. Uh, Snowbreak Containment Zone? Alright. Wait, it's Snowbreak?
Yes. So do you know the story of this game?
Oh, oh no, it's a Chinese game. Okay. I don't.
So
Okay, yeah, yeah. Go on.
what happened was that this game started out as a pretty mid gacha. All right,
Okay.
it's kind of like supposed to be in the division, but gacha.
Yeah.
It didn't really work
And
out.
also anime girls, apparently. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
anime goes. It was gacha. It's anime goes are given.
The
So it
the
didn't really work
motherfucker.
out. It
Yeah.
was kind of mid, and it was going to face EOS soon.
Yeah.
So the devs did the only thing they thought possible. All right, they completely snowbreak themselves. They changed all the setting, all the uniform, all everything. The MC became some harem fucking protagonist. All the girls suddenly started wearing fan service outfits. All right,
Okay.
of like an insane degree. They added features like a dorm where you could pet the girls and stuff like that. All
Uh
right,
huh.
they went full Guna, like absolute maximum Guna. All
Like most
right,
Chinese games tend to go. Yeah.
and when they maxed out the Guna, they also maxed out everybody's credit card because they went huge. A game that was about to EOS itself, like became big, and like this template was kind of used for a lot of different games like Nikkei, all this kind of like the goon maxing like gacha games.
Good maxing gacha games. Fucking. All the Hoyo games then.
Not really, no, not Hoyo games are still mainstream. Then they
They're
can't
still
goon
quite.
max.
They're still quite tame, right?
They're still very tame in comparison.
Yeah. Like. Oh God, Blue Archive.
I don't think Good Blue Archive is good maxing. I think they definitely have like lean into their fan service over the years, but I don't think they are still. I don't think they're good maxing. I think the fan base is just fucking crazy.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's actually a relatively nuanced take. One that I do not have, but
Because if you look at the blue, because I have actually like I don't play the game anymore. Like I used to when it first came out.
yeah.
I played for a bit and I was like, my god, this game is like so fucking boring. It might as well be an auto battler because like you just do nothing,
Yeah.
right? So I wasn't really that interested in it, but I did like watch someone play through the entire story, and the story is okay. It's not like absolute masterpiece, 10 out of 10. Oh my god, cry every time. Outer Worlds, like Expedition 33, like amazing. Pick cinema. It's not that. It was alright. It's probably better than your average gacha game story, right? And
Yeah.
so from what I've
That's
seen so far, it's not that fan servicey, not that good. Again, if you go look at Snowbreak,
yeah. I looked
or
at it. I'm
your
just not showing it on stream because
Ghost Frontline 2, that's another one that kind of
Ghost
went
Front
full
like two. They
Snowbreak.
made a second one.
Yes, yeah, for second one. You go look up Ghost Frontline 2. Alright. Ghost Frontline 2, Snowbreak,
Ah,
DK. I think it's like the big three of the good maxing gachas.
the big three. Man, fuck the big three. It's just big me or something.
I mean, you can just look at it, alright? It's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of self-explanatory, yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it. It's that's crazy.
Persona.
Uh, so most of I think you know what? I don't even know anymore. Jesus fucking Christ. Like a lot of the big Chinese companies, I think, are just kind of leaning into the whole like Guna game aspect. Like not the mainstream ones, but like there are some pretty out there ones, right? Uh, I remember there being this God, okay, just the amount. You know what? Just the amount of like slop on Steam is like I think indicative enough of like the fucking
I think
uh
the hit rate on Steam is like pretty low, if I remember correctly. Like the
really
chance of you like making an indie game and making it on Steam is pretty bad because there's just so much slop.
yeah.
Especially like now there's AI, there's a fuck ton of fucking asset flips and like AI slop like in the Steam store.
It's you. Well, to be fair, they've always existed, right?
Yeah, they've
So
always it's just even worse now.
like I don't really you know I'm like the biggest fucking AI hater out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I can fully blame AI on this one because like asset flips have been a thing ever since like the fucking dawn of time, right? And they've always been kind of like choking out like more legitimate games, like indie games that are trying to make it out there. So I think it's just the human fucking condition at this point. It's the it's the to put it less it's a tragedy of the commons, right? Because it's an
Mm-hmm.
open marketplace on Steam, so anyone can put a game on there, and when anyone can put a game on there, people are gonna.
I think back when early access, also was that the early Steam like Steam Greenlight? What's
Yeah,
it called?
Greenlight was the thing.
I think when Greenlight back when that was the thing, the quality control is a lot better.
Yeah. But
Now that Greenlight is basically gone, but I think it is gone. It's
well,
like
yeah,
it's now just a
it's pretty much gone.
fucking free fall.
Yeah, and well, an open market tends to be a good one unless you know. Uh,
I don't think the open market thing is like true all the time.
it's not true all the time. Yeah, it's in this particular scenario, there's a lot more nuance. It's just
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for like an apt analogy, and this ain't it, chief.
Yeah, I'm looking at all releases on Steam, and today alone there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, like it's gotten to the point where I've just started to look away from like the fucking popular new
Oh my god.
releases.
There's like what, about 980.
Oh man, give me a second.
25, 30, that's fine. Yeah, there's like almost 100 games released just today alone.
Yeah, it's kind of cooked. It's fucking cooked.
Okay,
Like
some of these are DLC, and some of these are like packs
there's
for.
there's a game that's trending among my friend, and the game's name is just Your Mother. Wait, why does Vi own this game? Why does Virus own Your Mother? What the fuck? What's going on here? I don't. You know what? I'm terrified. I'm just gonna ask later. I don't wanna. I don't. Fuck this. Resident Evil Requiem is on here. Ugh. But yeah, I think the main like more not moral of the story, but like the general consensus here is just that games have changed since like what 7 years ago, right?
Yeah,
So it's like
definitely.
game development is like a bit more of a treacherous path to go on, I think.
I think it's definitely easier now than it was in the past. I think like it's okay. Like it's not bad. I think now more than ever, indie studios stand more of a chance of making it big. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It's just that like with all of the game companies out there kind of just laying off people left, right, center, it's a bit discouraging for me, like I'm terrified that I won't be able to find a job once I get out there.
I think the thing that's a bit worse is like the migration to mobile.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think more and more of like the
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 hype
market is
yeah.
being like moved into mobile.
Yeah, the hyper casual games.
Yeah, because I say there's like wow, there's like almost 100 games on Steam every day. Unlike the App Store, it's like so much fucking worse.
Yeah, and all of them are monetized. It's so fucking ass.
Yeah.
God forbid I try to find like a game that's like I can buy it once and then play it. No,
Yeah.
it's all just continuous monetization. Like some of these are I think it's marketed as GAS, or like games as a service, right?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, like there's software.
Live service.
Yeah, software as a service, games as a service, fucking storage as a service or some shit. It's all AAS. It's like as a service. It's fucking
Ass.
yeah, it's ass. I want to like it, right? Because like I want to think that hey, like these are kind of just like, you know, we're providing consistent revenue for people to continue working on something, but a lot of that something is, especially in the climate nowadays, turning
Oh,
out more and more to be slop.
yeah.
So
Because
it's
I think of what are the big hits last year. Like E33,
yeah.
that's not a live service. Peak, that's not a live service. Okay, it kind of is, but it's not
No, it's live service
really.
only in the format of like, oh, you need a server to play it, but like Steam can provide that server,
Yeah.
fucking anyone else can provide the server.
Yeah. There's Hades 2, which is definitely not live service.
Yeah. Elatro, was it last
Silk
year? No, it
Song?
wasn't last year. It's
No.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
Silk Song,
Yeah, so
Dispatch,
Skong
you know.
baby! Woo! Sorry. Dispatch, yeah.
Dispatch like released in like a couple like an episode or the 2 episodes every week, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's not really a live service, you know.
Yeah, it's more like a delayed release. Speaking of which,
Yeah,
still
more
more
like
on
staggered
weekly.
really.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
So yeah, almost none of the big games last year were, or the notable big games last year were live service. I mean, we still had like the Battlefield, we had Arc Raiders, so there was still a few live
Yeah.
service in there.
But well, a lot of the games nowadays are turning out to be like less and less like live service, and even if it is live service, like there have been initiatives coming out to kind of not have games die even after like the live service ends, right? Ergo, stop killing games and all that. Pirate software, or whatever. We won't get into that. But yeah, a lot of games nowadays are kind of uh, I think I think that this is where like the business part of the games and like the playing games part of like games as entertainment and games as a business is like starting to split apart. Is in whether or not your game is making enough consistent revenue for you to be able to justify releasing it. Because games as a service and games as like an entertainment medium is games as like an art medium. Let's just say it, right. It's turning out to be more and more different than each other.
Yeah, I think like even look at Deadlock. There's no service. There is no like there is no monetization of Deadlock. How is like any big AAA studio supposed to compete with Deadlock when they're
It's
literally not making money?
you go on to Deadlock, you literally cannot buy
You literally
fucking
cannot
anything.
buy any. You can't put in your credit card. You cannot pay for any sort of XP boost, battle pass, fucking rotating store, emotes, or skins, or whatever.
If you want
It's
that, go play Fortnite.
yeah. There's no sweet say. There's no Hoshimachi sweet say in fucking Deadlock. All right, doing
Bitty bitty
Bidibiba.
bitty bitty. Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
at
yeah.
least not officially. There is true mods.
Is there a Suicide mod for Deadlock?
There's a 2B mod. It's probably gonna be a sweet say mod sooner or later.
Who you bet it's gonna be on?
Dude, I've seen the fucking Mo and Krill become like the big pig and the piglin from fucking Minecraft, alright?
Okay, now my bet is on Celeste becoming fucking Hoshimachi Suisei. Trust.
Oh my god. That actually make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does, right? Like I'm being so for like instead of saying like these are the secrets of my people, she would instead say like da de bo
Nakawa.
Bonk 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 bonk. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it's Suisei as Celeste would make like so much sense. It's actually kind of scary. Hi Zara.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
how I think like live the standard for like live service these days, you either have to have like a huge hit or you concord yourself.
Oh, you couldn't core yourself is crazy.
And the only real studios that can really support like these kind of live studio like big live service games anymore are like the big AAA.
Yeah, but big triple A's are increasingly showing reluctance to like
Yeah,
kind of
because
actually make good games.
yeah, because there's so many of them just fucking crash and burn. Just so many of them fucking high guard themselves. They concord themselves.
Yeah.
They Battlefield. They Black Ops 7. The Black Ops 7. I can't remember what the
They
fuck. What the
battle
Call of Duty 7
they
is
battle bit
right now.
themselves.
They battle themselves.
It's a shame. Because like live service games, okay, I think the first few live service games came out and they were actually good. And then people started thinking, yo, let's just keep doing this until like, we make enough money and then we just bail. And so like Overwatch came out at first and then Valorant came out and they were like kind of but not really CS:GO clones. And people were like, okay, you know what? These few games look really fucking good. Let's copy that shit wholesale, make it
I
our
think it was
thing.
Fortnite. I think it was Fortnite. They did it.
Fortnite.
Yeah, I think it was Fortnite that led like most of the live service stuff because they were the ones who tried to monetize a free game and they came up with the battle pass system and stuff.
Okay, I would say that Fortnite was like the fourth successful game that came out that was like live service and like an FPS, right?
I think what really made like skins and stuff sell was Valorant because the Valorant prices at the time were like people thought like wow this is ridiculous like $20 for one gun skin that's crazy I would
Let me buy
never
it
pay
anyway.
that and like now in these days like oh my
Katie.
god $20 for one skin whoa wow what do you mean I can pay $40 for a single like Valorant Champions bundle. Wow, that's great. I'm going to buy that. Whoa, like the I think Valorant really like increase like showed studios that you can charge whatever the fuck you want,
Oh
and
boy.
it does not matter.
It's a slow
Like
it's a slow degradation of like consumer expectations on what they should be
yeah,
charged for like any specific thing, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like there was this quote from this guy who runs like a fucking glasses company or some shit. Uh Things
Like
are
glasses.
no, like no. The glasses company is a different thing, right? Like he's losing money, he's going bankrupt, right? Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the fucking this guy who runs like an optical company in America said once upon a time, things are worth as much as people are willing to pay for them.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah.
I hate that it's so true to like a certain extent. Because it is true, right? And the fact that they managed to find a way to kind of raise prices, like boiling a frog in water, like by slowly turning the heat up, is just kind of indicative of how prices are going to be in the future. And that I don't think really inspires a lot of confidence.
Homer, Homer.
So yeah, we're cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Go make all the games you want and uh be be the change you want to see in the world.
It's okay. Just make a game with a yandere girlfriend called Menherarium, you know, and then have it introduced to you from recommended by your friend Ramrach really rocks.
Did I recommend you that game?
I see it in my Steam right now next to a game called
Jesus. Yep.
Pocket Dating Simulator,
Oh, that
and
was
man,
a Doki Doki Literature Club situation. Don't worry about it.
I see.
Yeah,
Wow, Tori, I can't believe
this
you're
was
that
free.
starved. You're that starved for human affection and girlfriends.
Dead starved? Fuck do you mean? It's free.
Oh my god, chat, his standards have really fallen. Wow.
Look, you say my standards have fallen, but I pay you to be my friend, so like that's kind of indicative on you as a person.
Chat, his standards are now through the floor.
I just like gambling, man.
It's so down bad, chat. I can't.
I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely, Risu.
So when are you going to make the next repo or content warning?
Oh, right! The topic of friend slop. Holy shit. Right. We forgot to talk about that for a moment. Because,
You like Friends Law?
well, some of them. Lethal
Some of
companies.
them?
Yeah, lethal companies are really good. Okay, I think the definition of, like, friend slop has been, like, kind of, uh, bastardized. A lot of people say friend slop and they think, like, oh, yeah, it's a derogatory term. It doesn't have to be, but a lot of people choose to use it as one. But like, the phenomenon of friend slop games are a very real thing, right? Because the content doesn't come from the game, the content comes from when you play it with friends. And I think one of the earliest times I recognized this particular uh pattern was the third one I saw, which is Repo. Because before Repo there was what, Lethal Company, and before Lethal Company there was Phasmophobia.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Phasmophobia.
Yeah, so Phasmophobia came out, and then Lethal Company came out, and then Repo came out, and then I started realizing, wait, there are actually a lot of these types of games that are like starting to come out, and then uh, Peak came out, and don't get me wrong, Peak is a really good game. It's just kind of like following up on a pattern of like these three games that came before it, and the fact of the matter is, between Repo and Peak, there were a lot of other games that followed in the same pattern but didn't end up pulling it off well enough to justify me wanting to buy it.
So what you're saying is Friends Slop is the slice of life of video games.
Yes, friend slop is the friends we made along the way. Right? Because like there genuinely have been a lot of games that follow this pattern. It's just the amount of good ones kind of are very little as compared to the amount of bad ones. It's like Pareto's principle, right? For every 20% of like good games, right, there are like 80% of like really bad like games. But those just are indicative of the genre as a whole. Or
Yeah.
well, yeah, yeah. So like the 20% makes like 80% of the good games. Uh, between Repo and uh, let me see. Between Repo and Peak, there were a couple of other games more like this. I'm gonna check the more like this section. Yep. Oh, there's is RV
Content
there?
warning.
Oh, GTFO.
Uh,
GTFO was one of them. I wasn't really sold on the concept of GTFO. But GTFO came out before Lethal. I think Lethal was the thing, right? So I'm gonna give that one a pass. Does RV there yet count?
Probably.
Yeah. Supermarket Simulator is one of them, I think. It's technically
Okay.
not like a really paid game, but Supermarket Simulator is kind of friend slot in the way that okay, sure, you can kind of like run a supermarket together with your friends, but unless your friends are like really, really entertaining, you probably wouldn't play like past 2 to 3 in-game days before you just kind of like give up on the whole concept. I'm not sure if you've ever
Mm-hmm.
played Supermarket Simulator though.
No, no, I have never. I don't know what it is.
It's basically you set prices of like you have a quota you need to meet, you have customers that come by to like get stuff from your supermarket, and you have to set the prices such that they're like, kind of within the margin of what people would buy them for. And then they queue up to like at the cashier, and you have to like scan all the items, and you have to like get them out of the supermarket. And if you don't,
This is just a job.
yeah, it's just a job, right? It's friend job. I should not have. I don't think that's it. That was it's it's a fucking Roblox RP server, right? Like I'm not tripping, right? Like it's a game that you would find in fucking Roblox or some shit. But people find it fun because they play with the right people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so like there are a lot of these types of games that come out nowadays, and it's just like it's I don't know. Whatever fun ideas there are, is it kind of just gets like at some point it just kind of gets taken over by the sheer amount of people who are looking to make a quick buck off of it. I forgot what the original topic we were talking about was, but I'm just an old man rambling at the sky at this point. So
Inconspicuous transition. Have you seen the videos DDR5?
yes,
What's your thoughts on it?
not DDR5. DDR is like the DDR is the RAM.
DDR5.
DLSS.
DLSS. Yeah, DLSS
DLSS.
5.
My thoughts on it? Not good.
What?
It's fake frames all over again, except this time you have literal fake frames.
It's faker frames.
I didn't think they would find a way to make frames faker, but here we are.
Oh my god, I can't believe he's gonna carry my league game. Whoa.
Fake frames too. Fake electric fakealoo. Fucking this is what is causing our RAM to like spike up to like $500 is all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
I don't want like more photorealistic frames or some shit. We already have that in Unreal Engine. Like, what the fuck is the point here? If people didn't want their like frames to look realistic, if people really didn't want their frames to look realistic, then like doing it regardless is kind of like a disservice to like the art direction of the game. I wouldn't want to see realistic Kirby. Fucking that's terrifying.
Kirby with fur.
Kirby with fur? No, Kirby with scales. No, Kirby with pink human skin.
That actually reminds me of the. Did you see the latest Pokemon trailer where they showed like the really like high detailed Pikachu?
Yeah. No, I don't think I have.
They announced the new Pokemon game, and at the very start of the trailer, it's just like two Pikachu's in like clothes, and it was like kind of like a bit weird how like high detail their fur was. It looked kind of wrong. I don't know.
It like uncanny valley wrong or just
I don't know. You can see for yourself. You can look up the new
what?
Pokemon.
With new Pokemon
Winds and
trailer?
Waves.
Like what? Oh, winds and waves.
Yeah.
Okay, and waves. Say hello to the newest Pokemon. I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted for this shit, so I'm gonna not show it. We've already talked about worse. Oh no, that's just delete.
Yeah, around the 50-second mark, I think. Yeah, around the 50-second mark.
Oh, I hate this. Oh,
you see what I
Jesus.
mean, right?
You know what? I would rather see Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu again.
And then at 110, yeah, 110 is the part where they have the Pikachu's in clothes.
110 is where. Sorry, I already closed. I saw the Pikachu and I just closed the tab. I didn't want to look at it any further.
It just kind of looks like, I don't know, kind of off. I don't know. Maybe I'm gaslit by the fact that Pokemon's look like a PS2 game for so fucking long.
No. It's like, okay, here's the thing, right? And I know I say here's the thing a lot, but here's the thing. Pokemon can look realistic without looking like a fucking nightmare, okay? Well, not to say that this is a fucking nightmare. This actually looks okay enough. It's just kind of uncanny, right? But if you really wanted to make it look good, Detective Pikachu already has like an entire fucking movie. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. That doesn't,
yeah. Yeah, Detective Pikachu looks fucking amazing. Look at that shit. Like Ryan Reynolds says, Gremlin has never looked better. Or worse. I mean, depending on which. But like, if you really wanted to bring it in that direction, like, Deadpool Pikachu is there. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think it's possible to make Pokemon look good. Like, realistically.
So, do you think when we turn DLSS 5 on, the doorman is gonna actually just turn out into be Germa?
No, the doorman's gonna turn out to be Ron Weasley.
Who the fuck's Ron Weasley?
Actually, no, you know what? You're right. He's just gonna be Germa, but with red hair. So, I think Germa would make a very good addition to the Deadlock roster, not as the doorman, but as himself.
I mean, yeah, he already has the Eldritch Horror bit down.
Yeah, exactly.
you do the when imposter is sus face, you know, and that's it. That's his ultimate.
I need a vine boom. Do we have that? I think we have that.
No, my button stopped working long ago.
Oh shit. You know what? Thank you for trying anyway. I I do like Deadlock. Like I do. After I have been convinced to play Deadlock, I have realized that I unironically actually might enjoy playing Deadlock, which is really out of character for me because I don't play MOBAs like specifically as a rule.
Yeah, why do you like it then?
I,
If you don't like MOBAs.
some okay, so the thing about most MOBAs is that I can't really do things. Right? Like
What do you mean?
there's a very specific disconnect from between me and the game in that I need to like buy items and I need to like consider my moves very carefully, and most of the moves I do are like kind of gated behind like whether or not the conditions are there, and if the conditions aren't there then I literally can't do anything about it. I think the thing about Deadlock is that it's not very constricting in what I can or cannot do. Like I might not be able to understand it, and that shit is gonna be frustrating, and that kind of carries over to most MOBAs. But there are things that I can do, regardless of whether or not there are enemies in the area or not. Like in say in League of Legends, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some moves that I can only pull when I have a specific target.
Uh-huh.
In Deadlock there are less of these moves. I can do like a skill even if there's like not really an enemy in the area. Even if it's like a waste of like, you know, the skill. But I can do it. And like I'm more free to do it, and like I can jump and move like a lot more freely than I could than if I were playing like League of Legends. I have to wait for my character to slowly walk over to mid lane tower and just kind of like hit the enemy a couple times, and then I get like instantaneously smited and die. I just feel like in Deadlock there's a lot more like freedom to do what I want to, whereas in League of Legends I'm very constricted in the things that I can do. Which is
What you're saying
always
is that the
yeah.
controls feel better.
The controls feel better, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I do feel like even compared to like a game like TF2 or Overwatch, I feel like the movement is so much better.
Right? Yeah, like
in
surprisingly.
Deadlock.
Because like you wouldn't expect to be able to move like that in a fucking MOBA, right?
Yeah.
Like especially
Like even the hero shooter. Even again, I always go back to Overwatch because
yeah.
Overwatch over the years have always like found ways to like gimp their movement, you know? Like there was like you compare rocket jumping in Overwatch and you compare rocket jumping in TF2.
Yeah.
The TF2 one is like way more skillful, way harder, but also like way more expressive. In Overwatch, all you do is you look down and you shoot the rocket or jumping. That's it. And you have there's such high air friction in Overwatch that you just slow to a crawl. Like even fucking jump rates like mines, you go all the way up and then you like fall down like a rock. Like the air friction is so egregious. Just because they don't want you to have any form of like movement in that game.
They don't want things to get too broken, which I understand, but at the same time it's kind of shit. It's kind of shite.
Yeah.
Lolman says, I think a better comparison is Smite versus Deadlock rather than League or Dota 2 because it's TPS versus top down.
I mean, even Smite was like fixed camera, right?
Was
You
it?
couldn't look up or down in Smite.
I've never played Smite.
Like picture every ability in Smite is Smite having like infinite like vertical hitbox.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I get it.
It was like that. So it was like 3D, but not really. It's just more like they took a MOBA and they shifted the camera down rather than make a shooter and made it a MOBA.
Yeah. Another thing I think I like about Deadlock is the fact that uh I know this is gonna sound really pedantic, but the fact that community like buy items are actually like you can actually share that list like in the game, which is quite different than a lot of like other MOBAs. Like in my experience, you can't really do that shit in League. Uh, I'm not sure if you can, but like it's a lot easier to do in Deadlock. So like for someone who's completely new to MOBAs, uh, it's really helpful. Lawman says characters are hot. I agree. That really does help a lot. I mean, look at Holiday, peak, peak character design.
There's also a lot of difference in the items themselves, since they're all neatly sorted in categories. From what I know, in League and in Dota, all the prices of the items are all different, so it's really hard to like compare them amongst each other.
Yeah,
In Deadlock, it's very simple. Everything is 800 and divisible by 800. It's 800, 1600, 3200, 6400. You know.
yeah. So like you have anything you want to get anything with like a multiple of like 800s or like as long as you can do math. Which I mean I can't,
Yeah.
but like it's helpful.
You always know each item is within a tier, so when you want to pick an item in the tier, you only have everything in the tier, rather than, oh, this item is like $200 more expensive, 200 gold more expensive than the other one. It sounds like $50 left. So when you compare them, it's like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Yeah, yeah. It's a really good it's a really good design. One that I
Have
did
you
not
seen the
realize.
item shop just in general? You could see the item names, the icons and stuff. In League, all you see is the tiny squares, and you look at this piece of like armor and you go, "What the fuck does this do? Why does the shield give me health regeneration?" Like there's no explanation.
You have to get 5 items to get 3 items to get 1 item.
Yeah,
It's like it's called an item tree.
it just doesn't make sense in League. At least from what I when I looked at it,
Yeah. I
like the
mean, a
image
lot
is
of people
just
understand the system, but to someone who really doesn't play the game like me, and like, it feels like League was made specifically to put new players off. You know what I mean?
which is weird because it was like kind of like the dumbed down version of Dota.
Why? The background is moving. Why is the background moving? I hate this. I'm just trying to kind of move out of the way. Should I just put the chat on top? It's like a dumbed down version of Dota, but like it turns out that dumbing down Dota and then making it more difficult to play is not fundamentally a good idea.
Yeah, oh, it's a bit weird. I do think the item system in Deadlock helps quite a lot in the onboarding process.
It really
In
does.
fact, that most people are like more comfortable in the typical shooter controls than they are. I mean, that's why they're adding like the new control system in League. Have you seen it?
The WASD one.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm still not gonna play League though.
Yeah, I'm never touching League ever.
I thought you used the touch League
No,
like once upon a time.
no.
At all?
I've never ever played League, not a single time.
I don't know. I was like under the preconception that you would have played it at least once in your lifetime.
No.
Oh.
Nuh-uh.
Well,
Ain't
what
catching me dead playing that.
that?
I value my soul, alright? For whatever crummy value it has left, I value my soul.
You know what? Thank you for staying true to your beliefs. I have ended up playing League of Legends and it has cost me my mental sanity. I thought I could handle it because I played Deadlock, and then I realized, nah, that's not. No. No. It's just. Oh yeah, speaking of Overwatch, have you been playing recently?
No, I know they removed the two, but I have no interest in going back when I can play fucking Deadlock!
Okay, I started playing Overwatch again recently, right? Which is probably
You know,
too.
like when Deadlock like fixed the so there's a character in Overwatch called Doomfist. I was a Doomfist main. Doomfist is one of my main. I was mostly support character, but the one DPS character that I played back then was
I
Doomfist.
thought Doomfist was the
Alright.
tank.
Then they made him a tank.
Oh.
But Doomfist always had a problem where he had a slam attack, and this slam attack is notoriously buggy. It's like Earth Shatter level buggy, alright? Earth
Meteor
Shatter used to
strike.
have like 1 billion bugs with it. It probably still has 1 billion bugs of it. But Doomfist had like a whole document, alright? Like an actual document, like that all the big all some of the top Doomfist mains came together and make a giant document. It was like 40 pages plus long or something. And to now, I believe like most of those fixes, most of these things aren't like fixed at all. Because Doomfist is like the biggest like fucking buggy mess on earth.
I believe it.
Lash, who has a ground slam, right?
Which
Also
used to
has
be
a
an
very similar
uppercut.
bug where like stairs will like randomly like fucking block all the damage and shit.
Didn't it used to be an uppercut?
Yeah, and he changed because he saw Bebop do an uppercut, and he knew from then that he would never do an uppercut again
Yeah, meanwhile, Bebop's still out there, like, doing uppercuts. It's
because he
terrible.
sucks.
Yeah, because he sucks.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, the Daylog devs just released one patch and suddenly the slam bug is fixed. Like it didn't took them that long. The game's not even out yet. They managed to fix the fucking stairs bug, and the fucking Overwatch devs cunt to this very fucking day. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's probably because, like, of some spaghetti code that they have underneath, like, the engine.
If I had to guess, Doomfist today is still balanced off the fact that Rocket Punches has a weird fucking interaction. The fact that you can jump out of it.
Oh. Yeah, you know
If
what? I don't get it either.
I am 100% convinced that half of Doomfist's like quote unquote movement tech is just bugs that the devs can't be bothered to fix, and so they just leave it in. And now everybody has to learn all the stupid fucking movement tech
Not above,
just
it's
to
a
make
feature.
Doomfist like even remotely viable.
Yeah. Not above, it's a feature.
Okay,
Until
there is one
yeah.
thing I've noticed like that's kind of similar between Overwatch and Deadlock.
Yeah.
So some characters' kits, like you know, like Reyna in like Reyna in Valorant,
Yep.
like Bastion, like old Bastion in
Old
Overwatch 1.
old Bastion.
Yeah, old Bastion in Overwatch 1.
What did he do back then?
Like some of these are like pub stomping kits, you know.
Yeah.
That if you suck at the game, it really you don't know how to fight them,
I
right?
mean, to this day, it's still a bit true.
Like Overwatch like shaved down the more problematic characters over the years by making everybody exactly the same. Uh,
Gentrification.
but yeah, they
Gentrify the
generally
roster. Yeah.
like they made they completely reworked Symmetra. They reworked Torbjorn. Pretty much tried to make everybody roughly the same rather than like making everyone more unique because it's easier to balance when everyone's like playing the exact same character.
Yep.
And that's why you have like 4 hit scans that do like the same thing with like one different ability between all of them.
Dude, I just made Bastion nowadays because of the hit scan. Okay, look, you know I'm a Winston main.
No brain, no aim.
Must be a Winston main. But I've moved over to Bastion because, no aim, no brain. But I can just press shift and suddenly all of my enemies are deleted. Thank you, Monica.chr.
But yeah, some characters are inherently gonna be pub stompers, right?
Yeah.
But Deadlock also is. I think I'm starting to realize that Deadlock also has a lot of these characters. Like a character like Shiv. Okay, Shiv's kit is very unique in that he has a rage meter, and because of this rage meter, he kind of wants to always be fighting. The problem with always being fighting is that when you're fighting, you're not farming, so you end up becoming weaker
Yep.
while you're fighting. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So Shiv's win rate is awful. It's really fucking bad.
True
If you
to
look at the
floor.
pub win rate for Shiv, he's usually one of the lowest, if not the lowest win rate hero in the whole game. Consistently.
Yeah, because he
But
doesn't
if
have
you
enough
look
time to farm,
at
right?
yeah, he wants to be fighting all the time. But he can't because again when you fight you can't farm.
Who'd have thunk?
And like in team in ranked where your team fights are more like sporadic, like in the spur moments, like oh this person randomly started a team fight with this other person, right? It's not coordinated, and then everybody starts to try to run in to help and stuff like that. So team fights start and then they stop and then they start and then they stop. This causes like this like stop period in between causes Shiv to just lose all his rage. So he just loses all his rage meter and his character just goes back to zero again. And Shiv without rage is like almost it's toothless basically. You don't do anything.
It's like a catch
So
22.
but in
You can't join team fights because like team fights keep starting and stopping, but you can't farm because team fights are always starting and stopping.
yeah. So Shiv, even though he doesn't exactly have like a lot of team fight utility and stuff, just because the rage meter exists and the fact that it's balanced around the rage meter means that in pubs, Shiv's win rate is always gonna be kind of ass. But in the very highest tier of play and in the Deadlock Night Shift, which is like the competitive like Deadlock tournaments, right? They have a prize pool and everything.
Yeah. Huh?
In Deadlock Night Shift, Shift is one of the top picked and banned heroes in that format. Because in a coordinated format, you can always know like roughly when you're always going to be fighting or always going to be defending and stuff like that. And there is like room for Shift to like constantly be in the fray and having his rage all the time. And when that happens, Shift becomes a monster. He becomes a god. All right.
There's a lot more coordination because like how like Reina back then, right? Like if you don't know when you're gonna be taking fights, like she just kind of becomes like really useless. But like in higher elos where she can actually take fights and kind of escape with her teammates, she becomes like a fucking god,
Like,
right?
she's a Smurf. Like it's the kind of shit people pick up to Smurf with, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you're better than everybody else as Reina, you are the best character.
Well, okay.
Because all
Yeah.
your payoff, your balance around the fact that your payoff requires kills, and if you don't get kills, you don't do anything. But if you get kills, you do everything.
Okay, maybe not Reina. I think Breach would be a better example here, right?
Yeah, Breach in low elo is like awful. Breach in
Yeah.
high elo is like amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like Shift, but
Yeah, that's a shift. So Overwatch, all these characters all have this couple of characters that are really bad in low elo or really high in high elo. But I think the way Overwatch balances, as I Overwatch, I think the way that the the Yoshi balances it is a bit different because they don't just look at win rates. If you notice, most of the heroes, unlike like in Overwatch or stuff like that, most of the heroes aren't around 50% win rate. In fact, the win rate for most heroes like is kind of wildly different. Like, there was a long moment of time where Drifter, which is considered
Vampire
like
Boy.
like a pretty mid hero by most people's standards, was like the highest win rate in ranked in like normal play. And it's mostly because like the play style that it like tries to that is optimal for that character is it just how happens to be really good in rank. But not all the time it's really good, you know. Yeah, how do I say this? Most of the Deadlock cast right now, even if I look at deadlockmeta.com, like if you see like some tier list for some characters and stuff,
Yeah.
even the low tier characters, yeah, I see like some people currently like Mirage. Mirage is like one of the worst characters that's rated at the moment.
I have forgotten
Right,
who
he's one of the
Mirage
lowest
is.
win rates and one of the lowest pick rates at the moment.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I've
Mirage,
never seen him being played like ever.
yeah. But in ranked, in the competitive scene, Mirage sees so much more play. Because the ability to teleport anywhere at any time is amazing. In a coordinated setting.
Hmm. I think in
There are
most, yeah.
definitely characters like this, yeah. But not all of them are like that, you know?
Silver is pretty much like, okay, I feel like going ham today. Fuck it.
Yeah, Silver is really good in pro play. Because again, it's kind of like the shift thing where you know when you're going when fights are like more coordinated and prolonged, you're fighting more often. Silver is really good because the cooldown on her ultimate is very short, so she can be active pretty often.
Yeah. She's a threat, like to any lane she's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Yamato is one of the higher picked ones as well.
Actually.
I see the Yamato in every single game I've played so far.
Did log stats. Track log. There we go. Let's see what is top right now. Yeah. Highest win rate right now is like Victor, you know?
Not
Victor
surprised.
7 Haze. Victor is always going to be like kind of like a low hero like legend. Because all he does is walk at people.
Oh god, he's walking
Like
at me. I'm just
yeah,
dead.
in the high tiers, like if you look at the tier list, Victor isn't that high. People don't put Victor. Yeah, people put Victor roughly in the middle right now. But his win rate is like supposed to be the highest, you know? Like what's going on? The difference is that at low elo, people don't know how to deal with Victor. They don't know how to buy his silencer. They don't know how to buy crippling headshot. They don't know how to buy inhibitor. You know, all these kind of items that will like shut Victor down.
I mean,
People just
hell,
don't
yeah.
know how to do that.
I mean, hell, I didn't even know like about the anchor until you told me the other day about it. So
The anchor?
yeah, like the
What anchor?
shutdown, like the shutdown Vindicta, right? Like
Oh, the anvil.
yeah, the anvil. Sorry, yeah, the anvil.
Yeah.
The shutdown
Like
characters like Vindicta
once
and Grey Talon and all.
Lash also has a bit of this, by the way.
Really?
Like Lash gets shut down by both the anvil and slowing hex.
Huh.
If you slowing hex Lash, he becomes a sad boy who can't do anything. Actually, same goes for Apollo, especially. Apollo, when he first came out, people were thinking, wow, this is the best character in the game. This is ridiculous. Yamato with 3 power slashes. You know, that's what they call him.
Yeah.
But after a couple, like a week or two, and maybe a few nerfs, you know, Apollo fell all the way down to like most people call him mid tier now.
Because of the slow. Like you hit him with a
Yeah, because
slow.
people realize that if you put slowing hex on Apollo, 3 out of his 4 abilities get shut down. He cannot play the game. All his damage util evaporates the moment you put slowing hex on him. So if you ever fight an Apollo,
Slowing
and
hacks.
you need to deal with him. You just mouse over him and you click one button and he's gone. It's over. His impact for that fight
You don't
is
even
just
need to
gone.
click anything. You just like press like a keyboard button. It's not even a click.
Yeah,
It's that you press a keyboard button, he's just like deleted, gone.
he's gone. Yeah,
What's
exactly.
he gonna do about it?
Yeah, a lot of these characters that are like really yeah, but yeah. So Victor, people don't like people in low elo don't really know how to counter Victor. People in low elo don't really know how to counter 7. So 7 in low elo 7, all he does is farm like a fuck ton. He presses his ultimate and he flies up in the air and becomes a giant lightning bolt. All right. Do you know how to counter 7, Tori?
Nope.
We've been through this. It's knockdown. He put the fucking anvil on top of it and he falls to the floor.
Oh yeah, wait. Like 7 is airborne?
You know when he does his ultimate, he flies into the sky as a giant lightning. He strikes everything around
Oh
him.
yeah. Shit. Wait, no, you had used anvil for that?
Yes. It hit him with the anvil. He falls straight down to the floor and he's stunned for 5 years.
Oh my god.
That completely invalidates like some of Seven's most popular builds. Unless he
No.
plays Gun 7, and then you know you do the other things like buying the summoning hex or stuff like that. Yeah, Haze is a very popular gun hero that just in high elo, Haze gets completely and utterly destroyed by buying metal skin. All right, if you're buying metal skin, that's it. Haze is donezo. Yeah, Haze cannot fight anymore. She gets countered by 1 item. Victor, you might have to buy 1, maybe 2 items. 7 kind of gets countered by maybe 1, 2 items. Haze, every single Haze build is countered by the same item, which is just fucking buying metal skin.
Surprisingly,
I have never
played against a haze.
No, there's no way. Haze is one of the most popular heroes in the game.
I've never played against the Haze. I'm ashamed.
Haze is in fact the second most popular hero in the game. Do you know what the most popular hero in the game is actually?
Polo?
No, it's Ram. It's not even close.
Huh?
He does lots of things, I guess.
Oh wait, no, the fucking bird. The fucking bird. Okay, right.
I think it's a mix between like an owl and a rat.
I hate Ram. I hate Ramifin. I hate Ramifin.
Yeah, Ram is the most big hero. Like he has 61% pick rate. The next closest is Haze again at 45%.
I hate Ram with the same passion I hate Jetpack Cat. I don't know if you've heard of Jetpack Cat.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I like it's shit like this that makes me wish I lived in Yishun. It's so like obnoxious. Like Ren has the same amount of like annoyance it gives me as Zoe, I think. Because what they do is they come in, they put you to sleep, and then they let like the team do the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just obnoxious on like a whole other level to me.
The thing is, a good high elo Ram actually does a fuck ton of damage.
Huh.
Yeah. I bet you've probably never seen like in low elo, the Rams tend to build pillow, which is like the wrong build. But whatever.
Wait,
In
wrong
high
build?
elo,
How?
okay, Ram has a like about I probably say two different builds. The first build you do is you go full damage, you build pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? And you throw a pillow that's full of nuclear bombs at people.
Yeah, huh?
That's the wrong way to play Ram. That does not do anything. Alright, if you wanted to play Ram like that, you can play literally any like fucking spirit hero and you do the same thing. The better way to play Ram is you play with your 2 build. Ram's 2, when fully maxed out, gives him an amplified like he amplifies his spirit power for every person he jumps inside. You get it?
Not really.
So his spirit power goes up every time he jumps into someone.
Oh.
And you can chain jump into people to stack this buff.
Wait, so
Then
like
he can buy items like Torrent Pulse and stuff like that. Basically, like spirit items that scale off spirit.
what, so you play him like Winston?
Mm,
Jump into
not
people.
really. No, you jump into your teammates.
Oh.
So picture, basically, let's say you have an item that does 100 damage, right?
Yeah.
And with each spirit power, it gains 1 damage. Ram can jump into an ally and then he gains like 20 spirit power. And then he jumps into an ally and he gains another 20 spirit power. He can do this like as long as there's like allies and like things he can jump into. And mind you, he's completely invulnerable when he's doing this. So he could stack a fuck ton of spirit power by just jumping into a bunch of different people.
And just delete
then,
a fucker.
Yeah, and while he's doing so, he's invincible, and anybody who's near him will take like 200 plus damage from this item that is like supposed to only do 100 damage.
Oh,
That's basically Ram gameplay. Yeah, and like when Ram is inside people, he also gets extra item range, extra item duration, extra healing, extra barrier strength, everything. All right, he gets a fuck ton of bonuses when he's inside people.
That's one for the code book.
Yeah, so people play Ram wrong. People play Ram as if he's just a fucking pillow tosser, but he's not.
The people I've been like being matched up against just play Ram like a pillow tosser.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're playing against the Rams who don't know how to play the other style, the better one, the support / damage Ram. Yeah. Yeah. Haze is pretty popular. Dorman is popular. Dorman's pick rate has gone up a lot recently because people think the ultimate's good. The ultimate's not good.
It's a fucking Fortnite. It's a Fortnite obstacle course, man.
It's
a
not
Roblox
okay
obstacle
because
course.
at the higher tier, people's parkour is a lot better, so almost no one gets caught inside. Like at least you get royally fucked, you know. Most people are able to escape the doorman with just 1 stamina.
They
Like
should
I can
start.
do it with one stamina.
They should start
It,
randomizing the doorman obstacle courses. I think.
I don't know. I think like low elo players have enough like find it hard enough to get out of it already, you know, and they already complain about it, even though it's not really
Oh no,
not really a strong part of Domin's kit.
I've just heard that doorman is generally a terrible pick like nowadays in the lower elo.
You'll be right, but most people think it's because of the out. No, it's because Domain like requires you to know a lot of like map knowledge and stuff and door placements and shit. You know how like the server like players have to know all the server lineups and stuff. It's like that for door, man. You have to know all the door placements.
Dude, I used to be a Sova main, man. Come on. But yeah, it's like you have to study. You have to actually study New York City. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, Graves is another one. Graves is like considered not very good.
Huh?
With
Graves?
the current height. Yeah, Graves. Graves is actually considered like pretty bad right now.
I've seen everyone play Graves.
Yeah, but the thing is, Graves is really easy to play, and for low elos, for low elo,
yeah,
people find it really hard to deal with Graves.
Doesn't Leaf
with Graves stuff?
Doesn't Leaf play Graves? Like I know she was playing Graves where we were playing together at some point in time.
Yeah, she's just not very good. But low elo players love to play her because in low elo people suck at dealing with all the mobs and shit.
Ah.
And they don't know how to deal with the tombstone.
Yeah, like me when I punched the fucking. Oh, okay. Chat, I have a confession to make. Before I actually studied up on how to play Deadlock, and before I had Risa tell me a bunch of really important things, I did farming, right? Like I went to farm because I knew that you had to farm mobs to like kind of get ahead in the game, like get souls and shit, right? So I was playing Dynamo, which notoriously doesn't have a lot of damaging moves, and because I was still league brained at the time, I was just kind of punching the mobs like slowly to death for like 3 minutes before I just like moved on to the next.
Oh my
before
god!
I moved on to the
I
next
saw
camp.
this. I saw this. Oh my god! It hurt so much when I watched the replays.
Like I after all that shit, right? And we either won or lost the game. I don't remember. Probably lost because of me. I checked my DMs because I noticed. Wait, why are there like 9 notifications on my Discord? And I just saw Risu laughing at me for like numerous reasons. A lot of numerous reasons.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Why the fuck are you punch? Wait, let me. Can I read some of these?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Wait. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna watch your replay. What's your match ID? Oh, never mind. Found it. Okay, 19 minutes in. And you destroyed a guy's Lamau. What the fuck? I thought you'd be in thing. Damn, okay, maybe it's just because I haven't seen you die yet, but you're doing great. What the fuck? And then the last... Never mind, I just saw you slowly punch a T1 camp to death. What the fuck? Your farming speed is so bad. Please use your 1 to farm. Oh my god, watching you slowly punch every camp to death with your bare hands is like nails on a chalkboard.
I mean, now that you know better, you can see where this is from, right?
I see where it's from, but it's so funny. Wait. Oh no, wait. I wasn't playing Dynamo, I was playing Page.
Yeah.
I was playing fucking wait, what's Page's 1?
No, the dragons.
The dragon? Wait, I thought it was like you throw a book and it's just...
Yeah, someone's dragon.
Oh, ah. Huh. Okay, alright. Yeah, I get it now. I understand it now. Holy shit. Oh, okay. I'm still going to continue being bad at the game for the foreseeable future, I'm pretty sure, but I will be trying to learn how to play Deadlock, like, for sure.
Yeah, if you ever want me to VOD review your shit, you know, feel free to ask.
Speaking of which, VOD reviews, huh? So
I started doing those, yeah.
Really? Wait, really?
Yeah,
Uh, hmm.
for Zena.
Okay. Because I was under the okay, no. VOD reviews just okay, cool. So when are you starting streaming again?
What are you talking about? I stream all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
On twitter.com?
Yes, all the time, everywhere. How have you not caught the streams? It's so common.
I might be a
It's right there.
I might be a fake fan.
Oh my god! I can't believe you're a fake fan. Wow.
Unbelievable. Because it's been years at this point, right? So I'm just saying.
No, it's only been less than a day. It's TorisuTalks every Friday.
Last
I
Friday was
I
last
I
Friday
I
ago.
I stream. I'm a streamer. I'm a real VTuber. I'm not a VTweeter.
I hereby relegate you to V-Tweeter status.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ. Alright. God damn. Oh, I think that's a good note to end it on. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been secretly like sneaking in some bites of rice and chicken like here and there because I haven't had dinner.
Oh my god.
I think I might need
TorisuTalks food review.
food. You know what? If we ever get like something worth reviewing, like fucking well, Watami Japanese restaurant or some shit. Like we could start doing like
Oh
what?
my god, rice Japan.
Yeah, rice from
Whoa.
like all of it has to be Japanese food, you know, like sushiro, which is just if you think about it, a sushi is just like a jalapeno popper, but like Japanese. That's all I'm saying. You not that different. Am I committing major faux pas in terms of cultural appropriation here? Yes, but well, who's gonna complain? I have I have like a fucking name that I probably like should not be using, but that's like appropriated from Japan, but like
You still play Enfield, by the way.
no, I haven't played Enfield like ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
No, I've been playing Zenless Zone Zero,
Oh
which is another Gunner game, I
my
expect.
god, there is so much of like what's it called? The Angels of Delusion. They keep fucking flooding my shots. It
Well,
won't stop.
yeah, because
I
it's
don't even
good
play
character
fucking
design.
ZZZ.
Yeah, because
I don't even play
it's good
ZZZ. It
character
keeps
design.
coming up.
You have like a fucking clanker in there. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, he's into clankers. Alright, I'm gonna see him like 3 months from now. He's gonna have an AI girlfriend. Alright, up for Pride Month.
Click. AI rights are
Uh,
real rights. AI rights are real rights.
I'm gonna find him on one of those AI boyfriend slash girlfriend subreddits and then crying that ChatGPT took away his girlfriend.
No, I'm gonna like have one of these like fucking I'm gonna cry because ChatGPT updates this model to like 6.0 and I just lose like my significant other because they talk so differently nowadays. They talk they talk so differently and it's so I miss my AI girlfriend. Why is she so different? Ah! Oh, Vi just gave me a hydrate. Give me a second. I gotta find my milk tea. I don't know where it went.
That's crazy.
Yeah, give me just a second. Don't need. Oh. Yes. Alrighty. Oh, it was on my bed. It was on my bed. I put milk tea on my bed, like a bottle of milk tea on my bed. Chat, am I weird? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that's weird of me. Sure. It's a bottle of milk tea. It's in a bottle. I can put it on my bed if I want to. Risu, back me up here.
Milk tea.
on my bed, like in a bottle.
She has milk tea in there.
Oh, looks like it, yeah. I mean, I
You
have
sure?
look.
Well,
It's.
I don't think those things come in bottles.
Oh no, you're right. It says milk tea drink on the bottle.
Aha!
I think it
So
might be
it's
something that's technically considered as a drink that's flavored like milk tea, but isn't actually milk tea. Have you ever seen the have you ever seen the almost pizza from Saturday Night Live?
no.
I'm gonna
Do
I'm
I
gonna
want to?
yes, it's a minute and a half long.
Oh my god.
Almost pizza. I'm just gonna send this to you.
Just go pizza. I already sent you something.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Mama mia! So, no! It's well, yeah, it's almost pizza. It's pineapple on pizza. No,
Oh my god, when was this recorded, in the 90s?
it was 12 years ago, yeah. So yeah, probably in the 90s. Uh, which was 12 years ago. What do you mean it's 2026, chat?
Wait, what? Sorry, I'm watching anything.
Don't worry about
Did you say
it.
something?
Oh no, I was saying it was probably recorded in the 90s, which is 12 years ago.
So true.
Yeah. I don't want to show it on stream because that's gonna end up in like a copyright strike as well, but you know, you know. Tori Adler reactions channel. I'm gonna end up being like a reactor channel or some shit one day. It's gonna be the lowest of the low. It's all. You know, like one of the principles of streaming is like not to have dead air, which is like silence on stream. I feel like we're breaking this rule in every way imaginable right now.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna watch the rest of this. I get the gag.
You get the gag. No, wait. Have you seen the end?
No.
You know what? Nah. You know what? Never
But
mind. You get the gag. It's fine. It's fine. It's from Pfizer. Oh, thank you, Zara, for the hydrate as well. I am still drinking in the middle of drinking my milk tea drink. It's almost milk tea, but not quite. I'm not legally allowed to call this milk tea. One of the principles is having my ball in your jaws. One of your principles. From which school? It's milk tea flavored, Zara. It's not that. There's not that much a milk tea can taste like. Also, no, I'm just saying you spelled principles wrong. Anyway.
no, he spelled it correctly.
Yeah, no, principles. Principles. Am I tripping?
It's another principle.
One of the streaming God. Okay, I think that's a pretty good place to end it. We haven't. Sorry, not we. No. You know what? Yes, we haven't played a game on stream in a while. So next time, if I do Deadlock, I might end up putting it on twitch.tv/ToriAtler. You know, the current fucking channel we're on.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ah! Yeah. But for now, I think we've earned a well-deserved break from streaming.
See you next Friday.
See you next Friday, which is probably in like 6 months' time. I mean, next Friday. Yes. Totes. We love streaming on Fridays, right, Risu? Right?
I love TorisuTalks every Fridays.
Yeah, TorisuTalks every Fridays is the best. It's the best. I feel like I've just become a V tweeter at this point now. No, I'm being so for real. Like holy shit. Okay. So Zara is apparently here while he's fucking doing his own stream. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna how do I raid a fucking channel? I got a problem? Yeah, I have multiple problems and most of them are with you, man. Come on. Anyway, vibe check. And that's it. We should really come up with a proper topic next time. Alright, I'm just gonna stop the stream. Goodbye.